Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
We put together this slideshow of our wonderful visit with Mom.
We started out on our first day going out to the DeYoung Museum to see the Bouquets to Art show. Here we are walking towards the DeYoung.
Yeah.
This is the beautiful DeYoung Museum.
Located in Golden Gate Park. We timed Mom's visit with this great exhibit at the DeYoung called Bouquet to Art, where floral artists make a sculpture or bouquet in front of some of the permanent pieces.
Yeah, they're kind of reflecting that piece in some way.
And as you can see here, sometimes it's more conceptual, but in this case, it's pretty literal and I think quite beautiful.
I'm going to go dancing through that garden. Very beautiful. And the DeYoung's a beautiful museum anyway. Can you find Mom in this picture?
Can you?
There she is. This is from upstairs looking down into the sort of a pop art gallery. And along Stowe Lake we ran into these Canada geese and their baby goslings.
It was so freaking cute. We stood there for so long just staring at these little fluffy yellow things.
And that night we went out to dinner to Burma Superstar, which is a delicious Burmese cuisine. Rainbow salad! This is like 15 different ingredients that they toss together at your table and it becomes highly delicious. What a great first day that was.
It really was. Day 2, Catter Day. This is Maurice sitting on our heater, our beloved Maurice. It was a rainy day and we found we didn't take very many pictures, but we did walk the dog in the park.
Yep, and we went to the movies. We'll just show you this little slideshow of the Panhandle Park across the street from us while we tell you that we went and saw the movies and we had a relaxing afternoon and we went up into Japantown and had a real good time. And that night we went out to dinner.
Yep, Green Chili Kitchen, our local New Mexican restaurant where we took Jen and Dawn.
Yum!
Very reliable and delicious. Sunday! We went to the botanical gardens. Look at that cone.
And then we had a little photo shoot. There's Mom in front of a something. What is that?
A fluffy pine.
Mommy and Laura and Mommy and Linda. It's really fun. And it's a beautiful time to be in the botanical gardens because it's spring and so there's all these like gorgeous flowers. That's springtime in San Francisco in the botanical gardens. Irises and water lilies abound.
So lovely.
That was a pretty day.
It's a beautiful copper beach with new growth. Oh, and here's a lovely native rhododendron with a sweet scent.
Ah, and here are the Stratonius multipuus. I asked her what this was, but she didn't tell me. That's an aster.
Aster. Here we are pondering plants in the garden.
Pondering plants.
More pondering of plants.
This is a king protea bud. Look at that crazy thing. And when it blooms, whoa, look how beautiful.
And the flower's not bad either. Yeah, we're in the South African section of the garden, so it was really a great time of year to be there. This is a pincushion. All these beautiful blooms you often see in like the expensive ones at the florist. Here they are growing in nature.
What is it, a pincushion protea?
Leucospermum pincushion flower.
Very fun to see.
What do you want?
Yeah. I also collected these bottle brush blossoms in all these different colors. Isn't that neat? And so then where could we go after the botanical gardens that would be equally great, but the Cliff House?
Yay.
A quintessential San Francisco experience.
We love our Cliff House right on Ocean Beach, looking at the Pacific. And here we are getting snacks and Irish coffees.
Then we went out and looked around at Land's End. That's the ruins of the Sutro Bath and the Golden Gate. And out at the Pacific. Whew, that was a lot to do. And so when we got home, we just relaxed, had dinner at home. Mom getting a little shut-eye and relaxing. And, hey, wait a minute, you're not sleeping.
She's smiling. This is the last day of our visit. We went to Mount Tam.
Mount Tamalpais is a 2,500-foot mountain just north of San Francisco.
And we selected this day to visit in hopes of sunshine, but you can see it's still quite foggy.
Quite.
And it was quite cool and lovely. Magical. Classic San Francisco magic.
So we walked along the Cataract Creek Trail. It's a little bit rough and rocky. Cute. You know, the trail crosses over the creek and it goes quite a ways. We went partway along this trail and it was lots of beautiful flowers. And the great thing about the fog is that it brings out all this lovely moss and greenery on everything in the woods there. And you can even sometimes spot a little gremlin in the woods.
This is actually a white California fox in its habitat. And here's a beautiful wild orchid, the Calypso orchid, that is in bloom just for a few weeks during the year.
So then we walked back and had a little picnic lunch that we'd packed, and then it started to clear up a little bit, and so we thought, hey, let's climb up to the top of the mountain. So we started scaling these rocks, and we climbed it. Mom did so good, didn't she?
Great, real rock climber.
Yeah. Actually, we drove to the top.
And this was our destination, this Vernadunchee Trail, a paved trail around the East Peak. It was, lots of signs explaining what we're looking at and lots of gorgeous views.
Yeah. Tamalpais is a Miwok Indian word we learned for a mountain or ridge that is bay or coastal. So it's right between the bay and the coast. Anyway, let's take in some of the beautiful views from Mount Tam, as we did with Mom. That's looking down Sausalito, and San Francisco is kind of under the clouds there.
We were all marveling in how it had cleared up just for us to walk around this trail.
Stunning. All right, that's enough looking at views. I'm hungry. Let's go eat some Japanese food.
So for our last night, we went to our favorite Japanese restaurant, Ebisu.
Thanks, Mom, for taking us to
Mom
Ebisu.
took us out, and it was delightful, as she did many times.
Yeah.
Aw, what a beautiful picture. We had so much fun. We hope you enjoy this slideshow.
Bye.